take a knee, and this drive will start at the
See, I keep
25.
playing 15 minutes. Now, those that are on the outside watching you, fans, fan, oh, the first thing they'll say, oh, my goodness, you can't play on $15 million. They don't see it from that perspective of actually being an athlete, being an all-pro player, and being a D tackle that I'm not sure when it comes to D tackles with these ranks, when it comes to tackles in the NFL right now, as far as where these should be slated at. Dexter Lawrence, one of the betters, the Ed Olivers, one of the betters.
Different because he's a 5-10. Because they're a 3-4 rating. So he's not like the typical like Lord Sam. He's not like what Arizona with 43. He's a 3-4 and so
this is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And they got 3 down line.
They'll try to run.
Defensive bid back.
And he does a really nice job
not the 3-10.
open space and making a good game before the stop is made.
Lord Sam,
Winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get budget. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job
they
by
asked
this
him to take a
defense.
pay cut. They asked him to take a pay cut on the city and his play might have been down. So
Makes the grab, and it's enough
one
for the
that he
first
gets
down
great
before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that get greedy, that are always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find him. You have to go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You've got to find him.
You hear about shot plays all the time.
So what you think?
Coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them.
How about this?
And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more.
We're going to do this. We'll give 29. We'll give 29
Maybe he'll get back
for
to
the
the
next 2
line of
years.
scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's
The
the
offense
risk
thought
that
they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by him.
the deal.
On third down, he drops the throw.
So now you get
Unloads to the
Miles Garrett.
wideout.
You got
And the
his
third
teammate,
down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Miles Garrett.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. As a result, now, fourth down.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down.
He has to compare himself to the defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You look at it, when they have a tackle, take the wood, make it 25,
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bad play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver, knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away
be
that
the
running,
man,
make
be
it
a man,
one-dimensional
be the man.
passing
Top
situations.
line,
Really good job by the defense.
To the air, it's Aguilar.
That's tough.
Yeah,
You
I
notice
see
offensive
what you're
coordinator
bad
starts his opening 10, 15 plays, and they didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine.
in the mid-20s. He's like, well, I'm at 14, now 15.
So we will make it happen. We will make it happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called to protect this lead.
And 31-7-50. That'll be good. The Ravens, the Ravens 22.5. Oliver
Nice
Hill,
job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and
Jerry
they'll stop
Brown,
them at
Carolina.
the 16.
In your car, just put your location in the trip planners. It recommends where you need to stop for how long on the car. Plug in, and you can go about your day. So we are even prepared questions for the you can
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down to the 21. Guys, Let's chat a little big picture, Auburn. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they
Cam came in 2011, so he at least 36 at the bare minimum.
What's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, playing the defensive line is so important for these college teams.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise.
Jones is the best D tackle right now.
He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
David,
on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. So who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Listen, you remember
Let's take for second round. Really good win over recruiting field last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the wheel.
And he's still running after the move. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there. This offense is feeling it.
Get to 20?
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now they're head spinning just a
we
little
take
bit.
some
Give
money
them
on
a
the
big
back
chunk
end,
play,
put them
and
on the
it's
front
right
end,
back
put
out.
them into a sign up, so them
That takes money out of the big kid's face
Gives his
out.
quarterback a good option.
And
Working
now,
in the middle of the
that
field. He's a
15
nice
is
weapon for
10.
this offense.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again.
Saying he's going to stay in his ground and not play. That's going to be tough. Because now you're going
Just
to
making
receive.
a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Your identity now, not only goddamn Steel Curry, but with
Looking to
the
throw on
players
first
you have
down.
on paper, you should be
Throwing
very
right.
good and be able to complete.
Intercepted
You
for
could
the
have got this stressing is and more, and against other teams that
short
do
return,
that.
but the defense comes
You
out on top of the pick.
should be hard, but
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback,
Okay,
breaking
remember the
up
other night we talked about
the
down
and getting that
and I
big
say his value is somewhere between 11
A
and
little
13.
wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat.
hey, I
Use the
said
extra block.
13-5.
On the
So
snap,
we're
it's
all
Thomas.
that.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Not a lot of
4
room
years,
there. Give him a
48.
couple
I
to
said
the
the back
16.
end probably be in
And the
4 years,
defense doing a
52.
great
But
job
I can see, you know,
committing to that
11
run.
to 13.
When
You
you
don't
commit to a
always go
run
like
like
that.
this, obviously,
I say,
you can give up
he's
some
already
points in the
got-
passing
he's got
game,
the-
but you got to stop the
15.
run first.
He working up there.
Right. He got 30 every now. He's
Completion
going to
to
be
the
all right.
right.
He'll see that now.
Crosses the 30.
Every
At the
dollar.
45
So,
on his
it's going to be
way.
all right.
But then,
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's the dangerous part
Cam,
about this offense,
Cam,
man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of
Eagles.
scrimmage.
Let's go. Eagles. Eagles.
Bucks,
Got stuffed on first down.
Bucks.
It's 2nd and 10.
Lions,
The Packers in it. Lions. Packers.
Looking to throw. It's
Vikes.
Aguilar. Unleashes one
I said
deep.
Vikings are like
And it's incomplete, going
when
for
Terry
the
McLaurin
massive
comes back,
explosive play
even though
instead.
even
They're
though they
looking
haven't
at a
played together,
third
you know
down.
what they can do. They
Quarterback
show
trying to
how
attack
they
the
can
middle
do.
of the field. I like the aggressive nature.
What about the Rams?
His receivers aren't 9 feet
Including
tall.
Devontae.
It's got to catch that
Rams.
once you climb the ladder. You got to bring
Devontae
it down a
Adams.
little bit.
Absolutely with the
What about Dolphins?
Listen,
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Volunteers will go for it here on 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Volunteer! Grabbed in the 6 on the board.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's going up top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Thomas. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Aguilar. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA is down right now inside the Alamo Dome, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in San Antonio. They're trailing by 11 to Tulsa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this.
Going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. There's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Moving out of the pocket. Turning it on. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Got his man on the right. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They'll run it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Vols will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Finds his man. It's Coleman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Auburn lines up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You got an extra DB. You got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a pick.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Working that left side now. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that 1st down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. He's at the top, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The running back has it. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.